What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. And good morning to whoever it is in the morning, wherever you are. Yeah, look at all these awesome, beautiful people. Alright, guys. I'm gonna get my notes because today we are going to be discussing alchemy. There's 3 stages of alchemy, baby. And it's gonna be awesome. Alright, how is everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are having an awesome Sunday. My beautiful peeps are all here, man. Here's Catherine, of course, Christina, my beautiful mods, Hakuso, yeah, all the familiar faces. Omkra, how you doing? Aaliyah, KK, Kearns, Cosmic, all you beautiful, awesome people, man. How is everyone doing, man? Um, yeah. How you guys doing? You guys feeling better? I know that on the last live, a lot of you guys were feeling very low, very intense, dense, earthly energies. I want to know how you guys are feeling now, okay? Because I'm feeling pretty good, at least me personally. Yeah. Hello, Robin. Hello, Margaret. Thank you for being here. Singing Bird. Alessandro. Doodle Dodge. Hello, Within a Brook. What up? Hey, Happy Medium. How are you guys doing, man? How are you guys? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. I'm chilling getting into that flow state. That's right, very good. Yes. Flow state is the present moment. And in the present moment, you are the closest to God. That's why you perform at your best. Yes. That's why the best athletes are always in the most flowiest. Flowiest? They're always in the flow state, basically. The best athletes. Okay. Let me get my notes here real quick, guys. Okay. Yeah, so today's topic we're going to be speaking about the 3 phases of alchemy, okay? The reason why I think this topic is very important is because a lot of you guys are in either 2 phases or the first phase. Most likely a lot of you guys are in the first phase, or you're in all 3 phases, right? And knowing about these phases, understanding them, and understanding your place in your journey is going to help you a lot. It's going to bring a lot of clarity, all right? Just looking for my notes here because I have a lot of notes and I can't find the ones where I talked about this. So give me a second. Okay, here we go. What the heck, man? I swear I had it in my notes. Okay. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so um, I was looking at my notes, and I guess I can't find my notes. I have a bunch of notes anyway, so I'm not gonna be looking through all that stuff. So I'm just gonna look at the book right here, what it says. Okay, so there again. Okay, guys. So in your spiritual awakening, right? The spiritual awakening is you returning back to spirit, right? You returning back to God. You returning back to divinity, so you can connect all your chakras or your 7 star points. Um, and have a vital force energy flow through you, right? And basically getting back your power of God, right? Connection with the divine. And in order for you to do that, you must evolve your mind, right? You have to be a master of the mind and a master of your emotions and basically a master of your spirituality, right? And understand that you are a multidimensional being, right? So in order for you to do this, you have to pass through the 3 phases of alchemy, or the 3 phases of your healing, right? The first phase, and it's the phase that you guys are all in, is called the black phase, okay? And let me read what it says right here really quickly. Okay, so the black phase is the initial and most strenuous stage in the path of inner alchemy. So this is the most difficult stage, guys. And it's the stage that we all start in, right? Because it is the stage where you find yourself in the dark night of the soul. It is the stage where you find yourself in the existential crisis. And it is the stage where you find yourself questioning the world, right? It's the stage where you find yourself, looking through all these conspiracy theories, and everything's flipping across around for you, right? Your whole world is changing. Everything you thought was the truth is like flipped upside down. So that's the black phase. That's why it's more difficult, right? Because you have to deal with these things. You have to deal with everything plus your shadow work. So the shadow work lives here in the black phase, because when you're first starting your healing, you're gonna have a lot of really major blockages and traumas that you got from when you were a kid and things like that. So the black phase is the shadow work phase, okay? It is the dark night of the soul phase, and it is the phase that most of you guys are in. Most of you guys are in, okay? It says right here, before undertaking a mystical journey, most people are in the state of distress, right? Even if you're not truly mindful of it. So these are your blockages. They spend their whole lives just getting by and appear to look fine from the outside. However, this is merely a facade, and inwardly they feel incomplete and wrecked. So that is what you guys were going through, either when you first started your spiritual awakening, or even right now, because I know a lot of people are going through this phase right now, right? Because of the solar eclipse and all this other stuff. So you look on the outside, you look like you're fine, but on the inside, you're completely like a different person. You don't even know who you are yet, right? So you're discovering yourself. Cool. Now let's get to the white phase, 3 phase. So the second phase is the white phase. So after the black phase, students must now surrender their ego to the light. So the white phase is when you have your ego death, okay? Now that the inner darkness was destroyed, which is part of the shadow work in the black phase, the first phase, students will, let me see, where did I say? Okay, and now it's time to transmute the psyche and integrate it. So basically what they're saying is transmute energy, right? So transmute the pain into gold. And the way to do that is by having an ego death. The only way you're gonna have the only way you're gonna be able to connect your chakras and really move your energies is by losing your ego, because your ego is of the lower dimensions, or of like it's unhealed. So that's what you're gonna be doing right there. For the yes, very good, Omkra, black phase, shadow work, self-discovery, and the hell phase. Yes, very good. 100%. Thank you for putting that, actually. Okay, so this white phase is the ego death. If you guys can put that down or not. It is you purifying yourself, right? So it is you connecting your chakras. Okay, and then this phase is the cool phase, because this is the phase where you'll begin to manipulate your energy, guys. Okay, so once you start healing a little bit, right? Once you start going into the black phase, which is healing and shadow work, inner child healing, once you start kind of purging that stuff out, you're basically already bringing yourself to the white phase already. That's why you can be at both at the same time, right? And it's actually very common to be at both the black phase, right? And shadow work, darkening of the soul, and the white phase at the same time, ego death and manipulating energy. So the white phase comes with meditation techniques, right? Now these meditation techniques are all about focusing on different parts of the body, right? And so when you focus on these different parts of the body, you are able to put all your mind and focus on these parts of the body. And these parts of the body carry energy, which is the same as the chakras, right? So with this phase, it's all about connecting your chakras and being able to move energy, right? Move energy and manipulate it, right? And have basically kundalini, right? That's where this is. This is where you start having your kundalini, especially from the root chakra. So this is the white phase, okay? Now the problem with the white phase is not the most difficult phase, right? That's the black phase. The white phase is long. It's a very long phase. It's the most longest phase. It says right here. It's an intermediate phase. It's long. However, unlike the black phase, which can be particularly daunting, dry, and relentless, the white phase is more rapturous, whatever that means, exhilarating, okay, and with mystical states. So yeah, so the white phase is the discovery of self. And if you guys have seen my newest video that I put from my podcast interview, we talk about the same thing. We talk about how spirituality is about discovering yourself again. So the white phase is about you discovering all the little parts about yourself, having epiphanies, getting aha moments. It's a really cool phase. It's the phase that where it's it's fun, right? You're discovering life, you're discovering the universe, you're discovering God, you're starting to channel, right? You're starting to get your abilities, right? You're starting to manipulate energy. That's the white phase. It's a long phase, but it's all about discovering your abilities and discovering who you are, right? Rapturous, characterized by feeling or expressing great pleasure or enthusiasm. There you go. Thank you so much, happy medium. I didn't know that. Awesome. Now I know a new word. So yes. So now that we've just discussed these two phases, let me know who is in the black phase, who is in the white phase, and who is in both right now. Go ahead, guys. Put it in the comments, okay? I want to know where you guys are at. I want to know where you guys are at, because I know most of you guys are probably not in the last phase, which is the red phase. That's the last phase. Is a difficult phase to get to. Difficult phase to get to. Black phase. Awesome. Okay, cool. Both right now. Interesting. Rares in the white. Been moving through both, feeling like a pendulum. Yes, I totally understand that, by the way. I totally understand that. That's really cool way of putting it, pendulum. And that, that's like the ups and downs and stuff. White phase, let's go, doodle. Susan's in the white as well. I'm definitely in the white phase, KK. I'm feeling both, but mostly white. Awesome. Just enter the white phase, but black is still there. Of course. No, it's all good. You're doing good. The white phase is awesome. It's just a great discovery of self. It's probably my favorite phase. Yeah, probably my favorite phase. The black phase is intense, guys. So that's why I tell you guys. A lot of you guys are in the white phase now, which is good, but the black phase, you just gotta get over it, guys. Right? You gotta get over that hump, right? And believe in yourself. The reason why it's so hard being in the dark night of the soul is because you're in a dark night of the soul, right? You're in extreme conditions in your mind right now. You're literally battling your shadow self. Right? You're trying to heal your blockages with this. This is a very difficult part. But once you get over this, once you start healing and you step into the next phase, then the magic comes, guys, right? The magic, the spiritual magic, and the mysticism and the beautifulness of spirituality comes, because then now you start speaking to your guides. Now you start speaking to your higher self, right? Now you can hear your intuition much easier, right? Now you have a better connection with God, and you can manipulate your energy, right? And you can start manifesting too. You can start manifesting in the white phase, right? Once you start believing in yourself more, right? Once you start having that confidence in yourself, you start opening some of your chakras, you're going to start manifesting a lot easier now than what it was before, right? So yeah, feels like the beginning of the white phase for Ryan. Both, I believe, but close to black at the moment. I understand. Been in the black since late in 2019. Now I'm white, and sometimes black comes up. Interesting. White phase, white and black, Margaret. I'm in the white, probably a bit beyond. Awesome, Sakuso, let's go. White phase for 2.5 years now. Let's go, Marilla. In the black skirt. Okay, so a lot of you guys seem to be in the white phase. So let's do this, guys, right? So the people that are in the black phase or are in part of the black phase, What is the hardest thing right now for you? Okay, because we're gonna try and figure this out. Okay, what is the hardest thing for you right now to overcome this black phase? Because once you overcome this black phase and you go into the white phase and everything else, enlightenment is gonna come, guys. Okay, so let me know what is so difficult right now about the dark night of the soul. Why are you still here, right? Is it the blockage that you're having? Is it the people around you that are stopping you from this? What is it, guys? Okay, I want to know so that way we can understand each other and come to a conclusion and help each other with advice, because a lot of you guys have different journeys, right? So a lot of you guys have different perspectives that can help us out, man. We're here to help each other out, okay, guys? This is an intense process, guys. The spiritual awakening is not easy, okay? It's not easy. See, that's what happening for me. I stay in the white most of the time, but the black keeps coming up because I still have healing left to do, but I understand better now. Yes, Christina, that's right. Good stuff. It's very good to be aware of yourself. So that's really good, Christina. It's always good to be aware with yourself and be supremely honest with yourself, right? Supremely honest with yourself. Spiritual warfare. Yes, that's right. Spiritual warfare. Emotional. You're emotional, Margaret. Why are you emotional, Margaret? Hardest thing is doubt. Believing that I might be wrong and that my old self is the one that's really true. Wow, Catherine. Wow. Thank you for that. Wow. Because I've had that a couple times too. I have that form of doubt as well, where like the old self is still trying to tell me, like, dude, you're still human, right? You're not powerful. You're still human. You're just normal, right? So that I get the same thing every now and then as well. So thank you for saying that. Alessandro, a few months ago, it was existential questions for a good while. Now it's deep subconscious blockages, fear, anxiety, limiting beliefs, etc., and health. So yeah, you're deep in the black phase, but you got this, Alessandro, man. The subconscious blockages, that's really good, man, that you're finding out your subconscious blockages. Those are difficult, man, to find out your blockages. It's very difficult. Find out your fears and find out all these things, right, that are blocking your chakras, basically, right? So that is difficult, man. That is very difficult. You're already starting to heal, which is good. Fear, anxiety, limiting beliefs, and health. Yeah. Yeah, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Anyone got any advice for Alessandro, man? Anyone got any advice for any anxiety or anything like that? Shoot them, guys. Shoot them, man. We want all type of advice here. We want all type of love here so we can all come together and fucking heal this shit, man. And we can all get to the third phase, which I'll talk about a little bit later. And we can get to enlightenment, man, and soul's purpose and all that stuff. Laura, trauma from my childhood. Some of it preverbal, so I have no memories of it. Preverbal, so I have no memories of it. Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah. Okay. And that's another thing that is difficult to heal. Of course, that's definitely a black phase right there. It's difficult to heal because um, it's much easier to remember the situation where you got traumatized, right? Than it is to just feel feelings. But if you can, Laura, do this for me. Do this for me if you can. Just try to feel, right? There's a version of you, which is your inner child, that is hurt, right? Try to just feel what they feel, right? And you don't have to figure out their situation. Just try to feel what they feel and why they feel that and all that stuff. Try to have a conversation with your inner child if you can, okay? The more you have a conversation with your inner child, the more you're going to understand your inner child and why it feels this way. And then from there, you can start saying affirmations towards your blockage, whatever blockage it is. And ask your guides for help, man. Your guides will heal you, guys. Your guides will heal you. I seem to be blind on the blocks. Okay, so you're having trouble figuring out your subconscious blocks, man. Remember, guys, always try to look for your fears first. Your fears will show you everything else, okay? Your fears, like if you're like angry or something for something, there's something that you're fearing that's causing you to be angry. Some of my past traumas I'm trying to heal and it's really hard. I understand, Margaret, I understand. We're all here for you, okay? This is a safe space. This is a safe space. We got the lighthouse, we got all these people here. We're here to figure this out, man. We're all gonna heal. Even when feel like I'm having low energies, that's deep peace. That tells me that I will be alright and that I need to trust myself. Yes, KK, very good. Follow that. That's the inner knowing, by the way. Okay, that's the inner knowing that you're gonna be okay. Follow that. It's a very subtle voice. The more you heal, the stronger that voice is gonna be. Okay. Mag, by the way, Edgar, you and the Lighthouse are the ones who really helped me move into the white phase and finally find my purpose and believe in my inner power. Eternally grateful. Yes! Round of applause for Mag. Let's go. The white phase is the sole purpose, guys. Yes, exactly. When you enter the white phase, you have a Kundalini ascension, and you basically are going to be able to speak to a higher intelligence. And this higher intelligence is God or higher self or whatever. It's going to be very easy to listen to this voice, and this voice is going to be guiding you from there on. That's the white phase, guys, okay? In Inner Alchemy, they call it the higher intelligence, but it's the higher self, right? So fuck yeah, Mag. Let's go. That's awesome. Childhood trauma, I'm healing it and more every day. I'm almost there, getting to love my family besides their unconscious toxicity. Very good, Kerr. That is difficult as well. It's very difficult to, when you have, toxicity in the family and yet still being able to forgive them, not only for them, but for yourself, right? Forgive them and let it go and still love them unconditionally, man. That takes a lot of strength right there. So keep doing your thing, Kerr. Push out doubt, questioning everything, and trust. That's some black phase right there, doctrine of the soul right there. Journal about it and treat your anxiety and shadows with love and curiosity. Yes. Try to understand it step by step. Pat yourself on the back. Yes, that's very good. Happy meet him. Also, guys, understand, right? It's about understanding as well. So if you're in the black phase and it's really getting to you, especially the shadow work, right, and your blockages, always, no matter how intense the shadow can be, no matter how intense the darkness can be, always look at it as a lesson, okay? Always look at it as a lesson, because that's what it is, right? We're here to learn lessons. Robin with the $2, let's go. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes. And guys, remember, the black phase is, when you're in the black phase, it's difficult. So remember, every time you get a win, right, you heal, you have a kundalini, whatever, and you purge and you cry, write it down, guys, okay? Write it down. It's very important to write it down, because if you don't write it down, then you won't know. You'll forget, guys. You'll forget what exactly that it was that you healed and what exactly it was that you overcame, right? But if you write it down and you come back to it, it's like, oh shit, I did do that, right? Oh fuck, I did do that. Wow. You start seeing how amazing you actually are, right? You start seeing how much of a badass healer you actually are by writing down everything that you did, right? So make sure, guys, that when you have a win, write them down, guys. Very important. Hey, Edgar, how can I battle seasonal mood changes? Especially depression, internal fatigue, intrusive thoughts. So Laura, you get depression when, like, let's say it starts turning to winter or something like that? Like, do you get winter depression? The best ways, in my opinion, seasonal. It depends on where you live, but it would probably depend on where you live. But if you can get some sun, I know a lot of places don't have, the sun is not out. But try your best to get some sun. Try your best to, if you can, like maybe sun gaze as well. Sun gazing is very good for your mental health, because you're getting a lot of vitality from the sun, and it increases your serotonin levels, right? So that's really cool. That's something that you can do. I have bipolar, OCD, and other conditions often triggered by weather, winter and fall depression mostly. Fall depression, that makes sense. Just wow, it's because you're just very you're just very connected to Earth, Mother Earth. Yeah, Laura, you're just very connected to Mother Earth. So what I would suggest, and you feel Mother Earth, that's why you feel depressed when fall comes, right? Because it's like it's fall, right? That makes sense. OCD, bipolar. Yeah, what I suggest you do is just meditate, honestly, Laura, on those times. Always. Meditation is your best friend. Because even when you start feeling, let's say you start kind of feeling a little bit of this heavy depression or whatever, it's coming, and you feel it coming, meditate, and call upon spirits. You should literally, guys, you should always be calling upon Archangel Michael. Every single day, wherever you go, you should always be calling upon this spirit. It's there for you guys. It's a spirit guide, right? It's there to help us. So meditate. If you start feeling this, call upon these spirits to protect you from this energy, because depression is an energy. right? And it's going into your aura, right? So protect yourself from that, right? The more you call upon these energies, guys, the more you call upon these spirits, the better your connection is going to be with the spirits. Let me see. You're welcome, Laura. Autumn is my time of year. It's been so short lately. Ah, for sure. For sure. I used to like fall, but not as much anymore. I'm more of a spring person and summer person now. My intrusive thoughts before were mostly my shadow before I healed it, integrated with my shadow. Perfect. Some of them were lower frequency versions of myself that I needed to heal. Very good, Christina. You're so aware. I love that, man. Very, very good. Yes. Fuck yeah, that's really good. Because I like how you said that lower versions of myself. Yes, very, very good. Those are lower versions of yourself, guys. You guys got to separate yourselves, right? Like, don't identify. If you're feeling sad, that's not you entirely. That's a version of you that is feeling sad, right? You have to be able to separate yourself into different versions of yourself, right? So you can understand yourself more, right? So this is all part of the discovery of self as well. So that's really good, Christina. Good job. Very good. Call on God. Yes, always. Especially to overcome fear and connect with our inner warrior, Archangel Michael. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Every single one of you guys has that power in you guys, okay? Don't think you don't have power at all. You guys are all incredibly powerful. Just by believing, by the way. Just by believing that you are powerful and that you are God, right? Or closest to God, or I am that I am. Just by believing it, you get closer to the truth. And the more you believe it, the more you put energy into this, it turns into a knowing, right? Once it's a knowing, you're there already, right? You're there. You're basically almost enlightened. Of course, enlightenment depends. There's many different forms of enlightenment, but you know what I mean. Okay. Wow, that's really cool, man. You guys are doing really well. Cool. So let me read a little bit more about this white phase, right? Okay. Yes, so metaphorically with the white phase, right? So this is where that saying comes in with alchemy, right? Where it's where they say you turn lead into gold. So it's basically code for enlightenment, right? It's basically code for clearing your blockages and clearing that lead and turning it into gold, which is your kundalini, right? And enlightenment. So the reason why alchemists had to say this back then, right? They had to use code was because back then there was a lot of religions, right? Like Christianity and Catholicism and things like that. And they didn't like people in their power, right? They didn't like people discovering themselves and being alchemists and healing and evolving. They did not like that because they cannot control a soul that does not believe that it can be controlled, right? They cannot control a soul that is moving from love. They can only control a soul that is moving from fear, right? So that's what they would try to do, is fear. So they would use these people, they would use alchemists as an example, right? And so a lot of alchemists had to be low-key about it, right? They had to use code. They had to be like, oh, I'm an alchemist, but don't worry, I'm just trying to turn lead into gold, I'm just using chemistry. But in reality, they were working on their inner self, right? They weren't working with tubes and all this stuff. They were working inside, right? But yeah. Let me see really quickly. Okay. Hello, Humble. Thank you for being here. Omkra asks if his tinnitus might have something to do with the spiritual side of his journey. It probably does. It most likely does because when you get, it depends how you get them though. Because if you're always just all day, and it probably just is tinnitus, maybe like a nerve thing. But if you're getting it randomly, right, and you feel a surge of energy, or you're talking about something spiritual, or you're thinking about something spiritual, right, and you hear like a beep for like almost like a confirmation in your ear, that's a spiritual thing. That means that there's a spirit around you trying to get your attention or giving you confirmation of something, right? So you have to be aware, guys, right? Be aware of what it is that you have. You have both. Okay, there you go. There you go. Because I also have tinnitus. As well, I did have it. I don't have it anymore, but yeah. Can you ask my guides what to do in my free time in order to improve my life, Alessandro? Meditate. I don't even have to. I honestly don't even have to ask. Just meditate, Alessandro. Meditate. Here's the thing, guys, and this is part of the white face, by the way. This is part of the white face and why meditation is so incredibly important. So, when you meditate, you have to quiet the mind, right? And there's different forms of meditation, obviously, but you know, when you quiet the mind so much, right? Everything is completely quiet, completely quiet. You get to the most inner part of yourself, most inner part, and this is difficult if you haven't healed your blockages, right? Or if you haven't healed at least a good amount of blockages. So, if you still can't get to the spot in meditation where everything's quiet, right? You probably need to heal a little bit more, right? Or you need to just practice more on this part, right? Practice more on observing your thoughts and being more of like in the quiet zone while you are meditating, right? In the void, right? You want to be in darkness, right? So when you're there, there's going to be a very, very inner voice, guys. An inner higher intelligence, higher consciousness voice all the way deep inside. You have to shed the layers of your voice all the way down deep, right? When you find this voice, it is God, guys. Okay, when you find this voice, it is God. It is the higher intelligence. It is your higher self, right? It is, God. When you find this voice, you are there. This voice is going to give you guidance. This voice is going to give you advice that only comes from the highest of the realms, that comes from God, right? So this guidance right here, this higher intelligence, is what's going to get you to your abundance. Once you reach this, guys, it won't be believing anymore. You won't believe anymore. You won't trust anymore. You won't have faith anymore. It just turns into a knowing, right? It turns into a knowing when you quiet the mind and you get to that deep, 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 deep part, the most inner part of you, right? Everything has to be super quiet. You will find it and you will know now. You will know what your purpose is. You will know what you're supposed to do here. You will know what life truly is, right? That's why meditation is so very important. Anyway, how did you clear tinnitus? I hear people talking about their struggles with it. It sounds awful. For me, it was just my ears were clogged. That's all it was. I had yeah, my ears were just clogged. I didn't know, but they were just, clogged. So I had to go get them cleaned out. That's all it was. And then right after, like a couple months later, I had my spiritual awakening. And then I started getting, ringing in my ears, but I think it's because of spirituality instead of the tinnitus itself. Yeah. KKS, she was visited by a female spirit who said she went by many names and that I could call her mother. Any idea of who this is? It's probably just another depiction of the divine feminine energy. Most likely that's what it is. It's also probably could be your mother, right? From another, like the divine mother energy, right? It could be that, or it can literally just be your mother. It can literally just be your mother from another universe or another dimension or whatever, right? Try to speak to her again, okay? Try to speak to her again. Do your best to speak to her again and ask, Are you my mother? Are you like, you know, what is this, right? Mm, yeah. All right. So it seems like a lot of you guys are in the black phase and the white phase. All right. So let's talk about the last phase of inner alchemy. Okay. And remember, guys, you guys can be in all three phases all at once. You can. Okay. You can be in the last two phases. You can be in the first two phases. Right. You can be in all three at the same time. That's what's crazy about this journey, right? There really is no like set process. Everyone is different. Okay, so let's read this up. So the last phase is the red phase, the third phase. The inconclusive. In this conclusive phase, alchemists will sublimate, and refine the material and the spiritual within themselves. So basically, turn it into gold, coagulating into a new self. Right, body, energy, mind, and spirit will unite to transmute the base metal self into pure gold self. So basically, what they're saying is that you will start once you enter the red phase, your discovery of self is there already. So you have discovered yourself already, right? Not completely. You may not completely discover yourself, right, to the point where you reach complete enlightenment, but you've discovered yourself enough to understand yourself so deeply, right? To understand your relationship with God, right? Relationship with the higher intelligence, the supreme consciousness inside, right? And understand it and follow it now. You're following it now, right? That was the white phase. So you're following it now. Now it's following. Now that you're following, you're starting to feel your abundance because you're following this inner intelligence, right? So now that you're doing that, you're following this thing, and you're starting to get your abundance, right? You're starting to discover yourself, right? You're starting to connect all your chakras, and this is the time where you start having kundalinis, right? You start having kundalini activations, having kundalini activations, and once you get to the red phase completely, right? There's still more to it, obviously, but once you get to the red phase completely, you will find your soul's purpose because you're discovering yourself, and you're going to understand yourself, right? And but by the way, discovering yourself, right? Discovering yourself is about is everything, right? It's you looking at your astrology, right? Looking at numerology, right? It's you looking at your personality. It's you looking at the things that you like, the things that happened to you when you were a kid, all the things that that make your inner child happy. All of these things connect to your purpose as well, right? Why you are here. Now, the purpose, soul's purpose, is Noah with the super chat. Okay, let me quickly say this real quick, and then I'll say what's up on the super chat. Um, so the soul's purpose, everyone's soul's purpose is different. Not everyone is here to create big business ideas and things like that. Not everyone, right? But a lot of people are. A lot of people are, okay? But not everyone, okay? A lot of you guys are just here because of your energy, and that's it, right? And that's all that your energy is so high that you're just such a high vibrational person that we just need you here. And that's enough, right? But a lot of you guys will be creating businesses, man. A lot of you guys will be creating YouTube channels and TikToks and Instagrams and all these other things to spread awareness, right? To spread awareness that spirituality is back. So that's gonna be a lot of you guys' soul purpose. So that's the red phase, guys. You get to the red phase, you get to your soul's purpose, and there's more to it as well. You know, there's more enlightenment, right? There's even more connection with God, and there's more wisdom that comes with that stuff. So yeah, man. Okay, Noah, I am undoubtedly in the white phase now. Thank you, Edgar. You and the Discord unlocked it. Yes, it needed that little push. The black phase was long 10 years. The last 2 years being the hardest. I feel so free. Yeah. Round of applause for Noah, baby. Good job, Noah. I'm proud of you, man. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. It's the black phase. When you guys get over the black phase, get over the dark night of the souls, multiple dark night of the souls, whatever it is that you're going through, right? And you step into the white phase. You start discovering yourself finally, right? You start channeling energies, and you start talking to your spirit guides and your higher self and all that other stuff. Man, it's the best phase, man. It's the best phase. It's the most fun to have. So I'm proud of you, Noah. Good job. Question: what does it mean when I feel shivers when thinking about a person or talking to a person? Okay, could this be my twin flame or soulmate? When you think about a person, yeah, most likely you're just attracted to them, right? You have a connection, you're attracted to them, and they're probably thinking about you too, not gonna lie. When you feel shivers like that, yeah, because you're feeling their energy, you're feeling energy of yourself as well, and your emotions and how you feel about this person, right? So, I'm not gonna say they can be your twin flame or your soulmate, but there's obviously a connection and attraction here from both of you. So explore that yourself. Explore it. Uh, but yeah, man. So phases. Thank you, KK. Phases: black, white, and red. So let's I guess we'll just do a little overview really quickly. Black phase, again, guys, darkness of the soul, existential crisis. The beginning phases of your spiritual journey is the most difficult part because it is you're shedding, right? You're shedding your old self and you're basically becoming a rising phoenix, right? So then the white phase is the most fun part in my opinion because it is the discovery of self, right? This is the discovery of that you are connected to everyone. This is the discovery that you are, Christ consciousness, that you are God and everyone is God, experiencing itself, right? Things like that. Discovering your spirit guides, discovering your past selves, discovering, all these things, right? And then once you pass that, once you get to the red phase and you have connected all of your chakras, you have enlightenment, you have opened your crown chakra enough to where you feel, the outer chakra all the way up top here, right? It's like a flower. You feel it bloom, right, all the way up top. When you feel that and you get that kundalini, right, you're gonna start getting your soul. You're gonna start understanding why you are here. You're gonna understand why what your mission is here, right? You're here to spread awareness. You're here to create a business. You're here to make a shit ton of money, right? And, there's a bunch of different reasons why people come here, right? Bunch of different reasons, bunch of different soul's purposes, experiences, all that stuff. And that's that red phase, baby. It's enlightenment, all right. And by the way, again, guys, the beautiful thing about this spiritual journey is that it's never over. You're always gonna be evolving, always, 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 right? I'm in the pink phase. That in between white and red, that's my guess. I just need to take more leaps of faith at this point. Yeah, the pink phase, that's right. Happy medium, that's funny. Yeah, man, sometimes you just need a little bit of that push, right? Again, guys, when you get to the red phase and you're at, enlightenment, right? And by the way, you're not gonna always stay there. Sometimes you'll come back down a little bit because there's ups and downs, right? But once you get there, man, you're basically like, no, you're in the knowing now. You're not really in believing in faith anymore. Yeah, now you know, right? You know you're supposed to get your abundance, right? You know that you're supposed to win. Like it's supposed to happen because you see it now, right? It's like an inner knowing. You get to the deepest parts of, like I said earlier, the most inner part where God is. It becomes a knowing now. You don't believe anymore, right? Yeah. So I suggest for people that are having trouble with the red phase, try your best to quiet the mind so much and go in to that inner voice all the way deep as much as you can, right? That way it sheds off any doubt and any of that stuff. Yeah, there's a question somewhere. Why is it called the red phase? I don't know. Why is it called the red phase? I have no idea why it's called the red phase. No idea. No idea. I know I wrote it down in my notes. I just can't find it in my notes. It's so much easier when I wrote it down because it has everything there. And in this book, I actually have to read everything, go all over it. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know why it's called the red phase. Something to do with like metals or whatever. Again, it's like code. Alessandra asked, was Sophia's soul contract? If she was, what was the purpose? Okay. Yeah, yeah, it was a soul contract, bro. Of course it was a soul contract. I don't even have to channel for this. I just know it is. It's obvious. What was the purpose? You're gonna have to figure that out, man. You're gonna have to figure that out, okay? Uh, yeah, figure it out, man. You got this. You got this, guys, okay? A lot of these things, guys, you guys gotta, yes, Hakuso, yes, yes, I remember now. Yes, red is the Philosopher's Stone. Thank you so much, Hakuso. Yes. Yes, I remember. Thank you. Yes. So the Philosopher's Stone, so for anyone that doesn't know, or the Chintamani Stone, whatever you want to call it, the Philosopher's Stone is basically, again, code, right? It could be a physical thing, but it's basically code for finding the Philosopher's Stone. Is basically you finding yourself, and coming to enlightenment. That's what the Philosopher's Stone is. So thank you very much, Hakuso, for that. Very, very good. Very, very good, Hakuso. Yes, I forgot about that. And no, it's not from Harry Potter, guys. Well, it is from Harry Potter, but it's not a physical stone, guys. It's a real. It's just code for activating your Kundalini, right? For rising, Kundalini rising, enlightenment. Do you know if someone is a soul contract? Do I know? How do you know if someone is a soul contract? It's very simple, guys. Very simple. Anyone, guys, where you have a relationship with, and you feel like this a lesson that I'm supposed to be learning? This person is being mean to me, or this person is saying things to me, or is triggering me. Is this a lesson, right? If you put it to your situation, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you're trying to heal, and you see that it's a part of whatever you're trying to heal, maybe you're trying to learn a lesson on being more patient with people, maybe you're trying to learn a lesson on being more, maybe more calm or setting your boundaries or things like that. If that's what that is, then it's a soul contract, guys. 100%. You have a bunch of soul contracts, guys, all the time, with a bunch of people that you don't even know. Yes. Red has a pretty deep meaning in Eastern spirituality. Probably look into that. I don't know what that meaning is. But I know what Hakuso says is legit. It is about the Philosopher's Stone, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, you see back in the day also, with monks and Tibetan, these monks also had code, right? And they had this lost city of gold, right? It was a certain spot in, I think, what was it, the Himalayas? I'm not sure. Pretty sure it was the Himalayas. I think it's the place is called Shambhala or Shangri-La. All right, I don't know if you guys know about this, all right? So it's a lost city of gold. It's a difficult city to get to or whatever. And these places, this place is, it's supposed to be a mythical place, but it's a place where it's not mythical. It's a place where you go and you reach enlightenment, because everyone that is there is a monk and has of just pure energy, right? And this is where you come here and you meditate, you reach enlightenment. And they call it this. They say that this is where you reach the Shintamari stone. This is where you're gonna find the stone, or you're gonna find the Philosopher's Stone, right? So everything is code, right? All of these things are code for inner work, right? They make it seem like it's something on the outside, but it's actually code for inner work, because back then, people did not like it. People didn't like people finding out about their power. They didn't like it, right? Anyone that tried to find out that they had power, that I am that I am, right? You're gonna die. You're gonna get killed. We don't want that here, right? Listen to our religion instead, right? But now, no more of that, man. No more of that shit. That's in the past. We're all gonna find out our power now. It's time, guys. It's time. This is why the new earth is being created at this moment. It is time now for us to find our power inside and empower ourselves and empower the rest of the world. Christ consciousness, baby. Okay? That way we can all come together and have a prosperous life of abundance and love. Hello, New Earth creators. Good to have you back. am I supposed to learn from this soul contract? Every soul contract, you're supposed to learn a lesson. Every soul contract. Basically, do people that I have soul contracts sometimes go and some stay till end? Like, for example, marrying the person. Yes, 100%, 100%. Every time there's a soul contract, there's something that you're gonna learn, right? There's a lesson that you're gonna learn. But here's the thing, right? Like, you can have a soul contract with someone, right? They could leave, and you haven't learned your lesson, and they leave, and they're probably never gonna come back. But then later in life, right, you understand the lesson, right? It's like, oh, that's what the universe was trying to teach me with this other person, right? You know what I mean? So remember, guys, everything is timing, okay? Everything is timing. Shangri-La, I think, is in China. I thought it was Himalayas, but I don't think it's Himalayas, which is in India, but I think it's in China. Yes, Shambhala, yes. The lost city of gold. The city of enlightenment. Enlightenment. Where you will find the Shintamani stone inside. Right? So that's what I'm saying, guys. All you guys are alchemists, okay? And I want you guys to, unless you already call yourself something else, right? A wizard or whatever. Call yourself an alchemist, man. Tell yourself this is what you are, because it's true. This is literally what you are. You're doing this right now. Every single one of you guys is an alchemist right now. Every single one of you guys is going through black phase, red phase, white phase. All of you guys, right? And you're healing, man. You're healing, right? Beneath the Himalaya. Okay, so it wasn't Himalayas. Okay, cool. Thank you for that, Jordan. Thank you for that. Yeah. No more poop, only gold. No more poop, man. No more poop, only gold. Oh. Okay, Aprita says, past people and past situations are coming back, but they are not angry or depressed. They are calm and content facing these things. Is this the white phase? Past people for you have been coming back into your life, and now they act different around you. They act more gentle now, more calm. Yeah, it's again, guys, when you start healing, the way you view the world starts changing because everything is inner, right? So whatever is going on in your inner world is going to be expressed through consciousness, right? Because consciousness dictates the universe. So basically what's going on is that you have healed something inside of you, and now you have a different form of energy. And with this different form of energy, people are seeing you different. People are not seeing you as a different thing anymore, and they might even be feeling your energy on how you are. You feel a little bit better about yourself. You feel, more content with yourself, and that energy spreads to them, right? That's true. That's a real thing, guys. That does happen, right? That's why, your whatever's going on internally is expressed through your consciousness, okay? I also know the city of Telos. That's beneath Mount Shasta, different dimension though. Interesting. Wow. I need to do something like that. I know there's a I have a past life there, George. I have a past life there. Because a while back I was talking to someone that also had a past life with me. We were speaking and stuff, and they were speaking about Mount Shasta, about a city being under Mount Shasta. And I think that's the city that you're talking about, which is super cool, man. Super cool. So thanks for bringing that up. That's really cool. I need to look into that more, actually. I got that information from Stargate Experience. Man, okay, interesting, yeah. This city was prosperous, too. This is a very prosperous city. It was like Atlantis. Very, very prosperous city. And here in the United States. So, yeah, Mount Shasta. Wow. I've been guided to go there as well. To go to Mount Shasta. Or being called to go there. Mercury Gatorade. What's up, Dust Eye? Let's go. How can I heal from jealousy? I get jealous Used to get jealous in relationships, got over it, but now it's back. Any advice? Yes. Um, the reason you get jealous is because, um, what's it called? Hmm. Let me actually try and tap into your energy a little bit. Yeah, it is a heart chakra thing, bro. So your heart chakra is a little blocked, meaning you have to be able to love yourself and be independent with yourself, right? So there's a little bit of the reason why you're jealous is because you feel like the love that you get is from others, right? You don't see the own love in yourself, and you don't see the love that you are being given by the other side. The other side gives you love, right? Your guides give you love, your higher self love you, right? But you don't see that. You're not seeing that. You're only looking for love within the 3D outside, right? So what I suggest you do is try to cut the cord with this person, okay? Imagine this person next time you're meditating. Imagine this person um, next to you, and it's time because her energy or his energy, whatever, is there still, right? It's there still. So what you're gonna have to do is cut this cord from this energy from this person, right? Because this thing is making you jealous. Okay, boom, cut the cord, let it go, and just be in your own energy. Be in your own energy and tell yourself, I love myself. And hold your heart right here, right? And really feel your heart chakra when you're saying this. I love myself. I am okay with being by myself. Because I'm not really by myself. I'm with God, right? Keep saying that over and over and over and again, okay? I'm not alone. I'm with God. And God loves me. I love God. And I love myself, right? Say that over and over and over and over again. And you will let go of this, okay? Cut the cord as well. Boom, baby. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you so much. I knew it, man. I knew it. I knew it. Yes, you got this, by the way. You got this. Believe in yourself. Love yourself first. And become the person that is lovable, right? If you love yourself, you truly love yourself, you love your purpose, and you love God, you will begin to magnetize abundance towards you because of your love for yourself, right? And you will find the person that also loves themselves, right? Instead of a person that is jealous and is a hater, you're gonna find another person just like you that loves themselves. You're gonna get two people together that love themselves, right? And you're gonna move mountains together, man. Okay. I used to think about cutting the cord, but I was feeling scared I would feel alone, but now thank you. No worries, yeah, it's time, okay? It's time. You got this, by the way, okay? You got this. And remember, you're not alone. You're not alone. We're all here in this live right now, okay? We're all here to give you support. There's the Discord is there to give you support, which, by the way, Discord is in the video description down below. Hit up that link, the Lighthouse, awesome Discord with all the beautiful mods and all this stuff. They're all there to give you guys support. Everyone is super chill at the Discord, okay? Super fucking cool. Okay, if you guys need any support, it's right there. And you have God, man. You have God in your guides, okay? They're always there and they're always giving you love, okay? Try to look for that love. Try to feel that love. You guys are talking about food again. Now it's hot chocolate. First it was cookies. Now it's hot chocolate. And coconut water. Whoa, happy medium. Spicy Aztec hot chocolate. I'm Mexican. I never heard that in my life. I've heard of another one, abuelita. I don't know if anyone knows about that one, but I've never heard of that one before. Sounds good. Hello, Edgar. What are blocks of financial abundance and independence? Financial abundance blocks come from the root chakra. So, um, yeah. So what I would suggest is look into root chakra fears. Right. What fear do you have that is stopping you from your financial abundance? Right. There's a fear in there. There's a fear of, and you basically you said it right now, is independence. Right. You feel dependent on something. You feel dependent on other people maybe, or something like that. So, and that's again, and it's because you don't feel safe in your own energy. It's because you don't feel safe in your own self. That's root chakra. You have to feel safe, or else you're going to be in a survival state. And when you are in survival state, you're going to act from fear, right? I have to make this money, or else not gonna survive. I have to make that. I have to do anything I can. You're in a state of fear instead of a state of abundance, right? So work on that fear, right? Work on your fear and your fear in your root chakra. Okay, when you meditate, try to look at root chakra affirmations and things like that. The root chakra opening for you will help you a lot with financial abundance and independence. Okay, it's about feeling safe in your skin. It's about feeling safe in yourself. When you feel safe in yourself, you're gonna become more confident in yourself. Okay, and then with this confidence, you're gonna be moving towards abundance and independence. And that, of course, it is possible for you to be independent as well. Okay, a lot of people don't believe that they can't be independent. That's not true. Anyone can be independent. The wood that you smoke, what's that? It's called Palo Santo. Palo Santo. Yes, it's very good for clearing energy. Very good for clearing any spirits or anything like that. Basically, it transmutes negative energy into positive energy. Yes. In the Discord, we were talking about eating tiny Edgars since we're on the topic of food. My Edgar snaps. Oh, that's right. That's right. The Discord questions, guys. Okay, so whoever's watching this and has a question on the Discord, okay, I'm gonna be answering them. Okay, looks like I have 2 questions. Cool. Okay, I got 2 questions. How do I transform? This is from SS. Okay. How do I transform my shadow aspects into my strengths? Sincerely, Stacy. Yeah, so that's the black phase in what's it called? In alchemy. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to locate your fears. So your fears are your shadow aspects. Okay. And that's root chakra stuff. So you're gonna locate your fears, and then when you locate all of your fears, try to know where they're coming from, because there's a version of yourself or those shadow aspects, right, that have fear or anxiety or whatever it is, right? And you're gonna have to speak to them. It's not really about transforming them into your strengths. It's more about letting them go so you can come back to your original self, which is strength. Your original self is already strength. Your original self is already godlike. Your original self is already abundance, because you are abundance, right? Your love, your abundance, your greatness, that's godlike, right? That's your original state. So what we're gonna do is just shed off. That's what we're doing, right? So we're gonna shed off your blockages and your shadow aspects. So all it is just about healing, honestly. It's about healing and about going through your blockages, and speaking with your version of yourself, whether that's an inner child or whatever that is still hurt or is still damaged by the blockages, right? And then getting down to the root of the problem, becoming the observer, and basically being like a doctor a little bit, and speaking with your inner child or whatever it is that is in pain, and figuring them out one by one, right? It's like you're gonna be your own parent. It's like you're gonna be your own inner child's parent, right? The parent that your inner child needed. So hopefully that was enough to help you out. Okay, SS, whoever sent that. Let me see. I'm gonna put a check on there. Cool. Okay, Christina. My beautiful mod, Christina. Namaste, Edgar. Video topic idea reminder. Stoicism. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you for the reminder, Christina. Yeah. Yeah, Stoicism. Should I make a long video on Stoicism or should I just make a couple short videos? There we go. I think I'm gonna make a long video on Stoicism because I feel Stoicism will help a lot of people out as well. It's a really good philosophy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The phone's at 28%. Let's go. 28, baby. Number of money. Number of money and abundance, guys. If you guys see the number 28, know that you guys are getting closer and closer to your abundance, okay? Very important number. Omkra asked, in this dream, in these dreams, there were themes of New York and locations. Is there something he needs to know? He's in England. Um, Listen, guys, all these things could depend, right? Um, hmm. All these things could depend. It could just be a past life that you have there. Actually, no, it feels like you're probably gonna move there. It feels like you want to go there maybe, or you're going to visit there. Or a city similar to it. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. Doodle Dodge asks, what if you don't resonate with your life path number? He wants to avoid it. What if you don't resonate with your number and you want to avoid it? It's you gotta understand that your life path number isn't just the only number um, in your chart or whatever. You have a bunch of other numbers as well that are also correlate as well. Okay. Let me ask, why don't you want to have your life path number? Right? What's wrong with it? Because the number one thing about the white phase, guys, is about accepting yourself. Right? It's about accepting who you truly are inside and letting go of the illusions. I don't know what Stoicism is. Okay, KK, Stoicism is a philosophy. I don't know who exactly invented it. I know it's not Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius is he was a philosopher for Stoicism, but he was a emperor back in the age of Aquarius. Actually, it's kind of funny. So back in the age of Aquarius, back then in the Roman times, when there was it was just peaceful around that time because it was the age of Aquarius. He was the emperor around that time, and he was a very philosophical emperor. So this guy was, he didn't want to be emperor. He was more he was an old soul. Like he didn't want to be an emperor. He didn't want that much responsibility and stuff like that. So he would write down in his journal everyday things that he can be doing, right? So basically, Stoicism is just self-development in philosophy, right? It's just about working on yourself, working on your mindset, working on not letting negative emotions get to you, right? Working on having emotional intelligence and things like that, and working on having a purpose. You wake up, you work on your purpose. It's really good stuff. It's really good. Like if you're not a spiritual person, right? This philosophy is going to help a lot with your self-development. Edgar, I don't know why, but you feel so familiar to me, and you also feel Indian to me. Ha. Yeah, it's because I know you guys. I know you guys from past lives, lots of past lives, and I also know you guys from the spiritual realm because we're a soul family, okay? And yes, I was also Indian in a past life. Yeah. And I'm being called to the Himalayas as well. I know I'm being called over there because I'm gonna get a lot of past life memories when I go over there. Yeah, baby. Push-up is a vibration on the left shoulder blade. Thoughts? What is this? Is it hmm, is it often when you feel this, or was it just like one time randomly? The left side is where you know, the left side of your body, your ear, whatever. That's where you receive energy. Okay, you receive this energy with your left hand. So you're probably just receiving energy, or maybe confirmation, or something like that. Excuse me. Doodle dodge, perfect. Thank you for telling me. Doodle dodge. Not everything is about. That is just the negative part of being a life path 4. Okay, there's a negative part, and it is also because you have to clear your blockages as well. Being a life path 4 is fucking awesome, because you're a builder, right? You are a creator. You work hard, but for something that you have a purpose for. So think about this, man. If you find your purpose, you're gonna love being a life path 4. Because when you find your purpose, you're gonna be relentless, and it's gonna feel good. It's not gonna feel anxious. It's not gonna feel, you know, maybe every now and then you might feel this way, but it's gonna feel really good to go after your purpose, right? It feels like you have a 5 in your chart by the way you're speaking. It feels like you have a 5, because 5 is a very free spirit number. It's almost like the opposite of 4. So you might have this internal thing going on inside of you. You know, you should check out the rest of your numbers, bro, or brodette, excuse me. You should check out the rest of your numbers. Go to Numerology Rediscover Yourself, unless you're already using that. It's an app, and it's like the most accurate app when it comes to numerology. And I've used a bunch of websites and apps. This is the most accurate one, the best one. So go check it out. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, I drink way too much coffee, so it's coffee goes right through me. So I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back. What's up, guys? I am back. I am back, baby. Thank you for welcoming me back. Hopefully I wasn't gone for too long. What were you guys up to? Yeah, spreading that man. I need to get an affiliate program with this app because I keep telling everyone about this app, and I'm not even involved in it. You know, but it doesn't matter. This is a really good app, man. When I found it, man, it helped me so much in my journey. For me, numerology was the thing that really, that really opened up my eyes to spirituality and stuff. Because before that, I was very logical person. Did not believe in any of that, any of these things. I knew about energy, and I knew about thought forms, and I knew about, you can manifest. I knew about that. I that felt like the truth. But I didn't believe in spirits or anything. Um, You left a question in the Discord, Claire. Okay, I got you. Real quick. Let me check it out. Okay, is that you, Belle? Okay, Belle. Do you know why my brain is holding me back? Much love. Interesting. What is it holding you back from? You know what I mean? Like, what is holding you back from what? From evolving, from moving forward. What is it exactly? Can you be a little bit more specific, please? Just a little bit more specific. I'm gonna put that check on here to know that I'm gonna answer this right now. Is the new Earth a literal new place, or is it that people are going to be more conscious and make our present Earth into a 5D planet? It's the latter. It's the latter. It's consciousness. The more our consciousness opens up, the more we go to 5D consciousness and even beyond, by the way, which we can, and we are a lot of the times. The more it's an energy, so the more the spiritual will begin to open as well. As in, like, more things are going to be open to us, more abilities, more claircognizance, more clear audience, more clear blah blah blah. I don't know the other clairs. I always forget them. Is a light worker the same as a wanderer? Wander. What's a wanderer? I've never heard of a wanderer before. Is it just someone that comes in and that's it, right? Okay, anyway, Miss Claire, if you are here, can you be a little bit more specific on your question on the Discord, please? Because I don't know what your brain is holding you back from or anything. I have a question. When healing our inner wounds, are we then able to get visions of our past lives? Yes. Because your intuition gets stronger, so your connection, it's just a connection. When you heal, you're connecting more to the spiritual. So everything is timing. So when it is time for you to remember certain past lives, because you're gonna remember certain past lives, because either you gotta heal from these traumas from your past lives, or you gotta know this so you can understand your story and who you are, right? And why you're here, and your soul's purpose, all that stuff. Like for me, I remembered a bunch of past lives doing the same thing that I'm doing now, right? So that's gonna help me understand that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, right? This is my life's purpose. So yeah. Wow, that's really helpful to know, Edgar. My twin seems very logical, so maybe he'll find numerology and it'll help wake him up. Yeah, it helped. It helps a lot. And here's the cool part, here's the cool part about being spiritual and being logical. You have to get over your logical side in the beginning, and then let your intuitive side come in. When you let your intuitive side come in and you figure out what spirituality is, then you can come back to your logical side again, and you can use logic in spirituality, because spirituality can be very confusing, very woo-woo a lot of the times, and it can turn people off a lot, right? So when you're logical, when you use you use your logic second in spirituality, so you're intuitive first, then logical second, it's going to literally help you as well. Like all of that combines and helps with your spiritual journey. At least it does for me anyway. Is it true there will be a physical separation between the ones on the earth and the ones on the old earth? No, there won't be. Well, there might be a little bit, as in like your mind and your vibration is they just don't match with lower vibrations anymore. So you guys won't be. It's gonna be more difficult to interact with these type of people, if that makes sense. The universe is not gonna guide you towards these type of people anymore. But no, there's not gonna be any physical. No, it's gonna be the same. It's just gonna be the consciousness, guys, and the energies. That's all that's gonna change. Okay, let me see the Discord question. Okay, accomplishments, life. Okay, here we go. Claire and Belle, I'm gonna answer your question. Accomplishing life tasks, career, it feels like it doesn't really work like other people's. Okay, I had a deadly illness when I was 15, and I still don't know if it's brain damage or what. Am I spiritually limited? You are never spiritually limited, no matter what. It doesn't matter what damage you have. It doesn't matter what anything, because it's not just the brain. Okay, guys. Spirituality is not just the brain. It is more than the brain. It is more than any of that. It is a deep relationship with God, with the inner self, right? In the heart, right? In the soul, right? In the spirit, right? So you're not held back at all. You're not any of that. Okay, everything happens in timing. So you just have to trust the timing. Okay, trust the timing and things that are going on, and do not compare yourself to others. That's what you're doing right now. Is you're comparing yourself to others. So by comparing yourself to others, you are putting others above you, right? When it is not true. Everyone is equal, right? It doesn't matter if that person is a CEO of a company. Doesn't matter. Okay, everyone is boom. Everyone is equal, and everybody has the same amount of opportunities, even if you don't feel like you do. Even if you don't. Okay, everyone can do anything that they want to. It's true. If you put your mind to it, right? If you put your energy to it, you can create anything you want. It doesn't matter your limitation or whatever limitation you think you have. Okay, because it is not true. You're not limited because of your brain. Absolutely not. Do not think that. Get that thought out of your mind. Okay, because that thought is actually the one limiting you. Okay. Okay. 1000% Edgar. I'm so flowy. I know he's my center. Very beautiful mind. Just needs more organization. Low makes perfect sense. Yeah, of course, for sure. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. Eventually, the divine masculines will begin to awaken if they haven't already. They are awakening already. They are. And it's happening slowly, but it's gonna happen this year. So eventually, more masculines will be waking up to their spiritual power. And it's all thanks to the amazing feminines that have been woken for a long time already, right? They were the ones that started it all. Does it matter to control what food I eat so I can be more spiritual and maybe open my intuition more? What I don't know. Oh no, that's a good question. No worries. That's a good question. Again, everyone is different, right? Everybody has a different journey. Like for me, I'm already at that point where I don't really need to watch what I eat anymore, even though I should, honestly, for my own health and my physical body. Um, but I know that a lot of people it will work. So what I suggest you do is try to cut down or try to fast. Try that. Okay, and I'm not saying fast for a whole day, right? But I'm saying maybe try intermittent fasting. Like don't eat in the morning, right? And then just meditate and see how you feel, right? Are you more connected, right? When you meditate, when you're in a fasted state or not, or things like that. Try it like that. And if it's true, if you feel more connection, listen to your body and listen to your mind and spirit. If you feel more connection, then on your diet, every time you feel like it's time to, go on a deep meditation, try not to eat too much meat, right? Eat a little bit less meat, because meat is heavy and it takes a long time to digest. So when when you're digesting, you're using a lot of energy, right? So when you're meditating, the way to get into a very meditative zone is to calm all of the body down to the point where you're not even using that much energy in your body now. So that way you're in the mind now, right? You're in the spiritual. Um, and there's breathing techniques as well for this. You can breathe really, really slowly as well, very, very softly, right? And being able to go on a fast and things like that, or eating just vegetables or like fruit, but not too much fruit, right? Eating a little bit of fruit, but not too much. More like vegetables and stuff like that. At least for that day, you can really get into meditation zone very, very easy, right? But for me, I usually would just fast, like for 2 or 3 days, I would fast, and it would be super easy to get into a meditative state, right? So go ahead and try that, right? Try that for yourself. Do your own things for yourself and see how they work out. They probably will work out. Not gonna lie, actually. See, like we got a recommendation for fasting as well. Fast Like a Girl, amazing book. Awesome. Thank you for the recommendation, guys. Yeah, yeah. Fasting is great. I love fasting. It's great. Coconut water or super coffee. Super coffee. What is a super coffee? Is it like bulletproof coffee? Don't talk to me about coffee, man. I love coffee. Anaya, excuse me, Ananya, excuse me, was planning to be a graphic designer before the spiritual journey and is not sure if this is the right path anymore. Any insights? Yes. Go to the deepest parts of yourself, okay? Listen to this little voice that is telling you this stuff. The reason why this is hard and it is difficult, the spiritual journey, is because, again, it makes you flip, right? It makes you. So you're basically in the black phase, is what's going on. You're having an existential crisis. Things are changing. You know what I mean? Things are changing in your life. Like the things that you thought were true, or the things that you believed, is like starting to flip, right? So that's your black phase. What I suggest is start following your heart now. Start following that voice that is telling you that this is probably not for you, right? And that you will have another destiny or another purpose, right? As of right now, just slowly start following this, okay? Slowly start following this and see where it takes you. See where it takes you. That voice, by the way, is your inner voice, is your inner self, the most inner part of yourself. The more you heal, the easier it's gonna be to listen to this voice. I just realized I'm coming into my divine masculine easily because my divine feminine is so strong. Because the divine feminine has to come first for masculinity to flourish. Yes, Noah, very good, very good. Very good. You are correct. Yes, the feminine always comes first because it is the inner. So basically, it was the feminine that started the whole movement of the new earth, right? It was the feminines that were awakened first because they are more connected to the spiritual. But then it is the masculine that is going to create, right, in the physical. That's why the masculines are now waking up because it is time, baby. It is time for there to be businesses now with light workers. It is time for there to be entrepreneurs. It is time to create the new earth, new businesses, new jobs, new prosperity, man. And it's gonna be basically a union between the feminine and the masculine come together in harmony, baby. Yeah. Don't talk to me about coffee, man. I love coffee. Edward quotes. Yes. That's funny. You guys are funny, man. I love you guys. Mud water. What is that? Lion's Mane's mushroom coffee. Supposed to be amazing. I've seen um like ads on that, but I don't know if that's what it is or not. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Look at Jesus. He was so strong in his divine feminine. So loving. Yes, yes. I mean, he was a healer, right? He was very strong in his divine feminine energy. Very, very strong. He was a healer. He was all about compassion and love. 100%. That's very good. Very good example of the divine feminine energy. Very, very good. Very caring, very loving, very compassionate, very empathetic. Yeah, Christ consciousness, baby. Matcha. I've had matcha tea. It's good. Yay, Sagal, yay. Divine masculine energy is everything. Edgar and Noah, you guys are amazing examples. So incredible to see. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, yes, I appreciate that. Very, very much, New Earth creators. Yeah. Divine masculine, baby. Super strong, baby. Super sexy. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's a very good idea. FSBS. You should buy a notebook or a journal. Honestly, all of you guys should have journals. All of you guys. Because journaling is a very easy way to manifest. It's a very easy way to create spells, and it is a very easy way to ask for guidance. You know what I mean? Just in case you're the type of person that has a hard time, just manifesting through visualization or anything like that. The journal is just epic. Honestly, journal is just great. I mean, that's what literally journaling literally makes you an alchemist as well. Very, very highly, highly recommend for everyone in here to have a journal. Yes. Oh, and someone said something about, I don't know if you're still here yet or anything like that. But someone said something about earlier about cutting the cord with somebody because they were jealous or something like that. You can do that. You can cut the cord. Whoever's here, and whoever is, if you're still here listening to this, or you can literally write down their name right on a journal. Right. You can write down their name, this person's name, this person's energy that you feel that you feel jealousy from. Right. Because you can write down their name and have their energy in that page, right? And then what you can do is rip the page out, literally rip it out, right? And then burn it, set it on fire and burn it, right? And what you're doing is you're burning this page. You are letting go of that energy by burning the page, right? With that person's name on it. So you're letting go of it's like you're cutting the cord as well, right? It's the same thing. And you're basically, when you say that, when it's burning, you can tell yourself, right? I let go of all energies that are not for my highest good, right? I let go of all energies that do not belong to me. I let go of all energies that are disrupting my stillness. And then you just let it go and then say, you could either say, so mo it be, how witches say, or just do a snap or, confirm it or something like that, and let that energy go. It's the same thing as cutting the cord. Yeah. Yeah, man, journaling is very powerful. Journaling is very powerful. I know it's scary and maybe harder in a way for divine masculines to come into their truth. I'm always open heart out there since I met him. He has to kind of ground it in. Yeah, man, it's very difficult for masculines to wake up because they've been programmed a lot as well. You know, just like the feminines, they've been programmed a lot to believe that in this world, to be a man, you have to be hard, right? All the time. Don't get me wrong. You have to be strong as a man. You have to be hard too. You have to be strong. You have to be protective. You have to. That's your role as the masculine, right? But that doesn't mean you always have to be that, right? You know, it just means that you have to be that at times when it is needed. So, like, you know, there's a lot of deprogramming that the masculines have to do, right? And also, they have to get over their male ego as well, which is another form of programming. And in fact, the male ego is actually a limitation on us, right? As the masculine, you're actually limiting yourself by having this ego, right? So that's one another thing as well that they're gonna have to go through. They're gonna have to go through a crazy ego death. Edgar, you should make a short live on the numerology app. Title its name with your affiliate link. They don't have one on YouTube that we can share with people. I keep checking. Oh, they don't have a. What do you mean? They don't have one on YouTube, Christina? I'm not affiliated with them, Christina. But I should. Is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna ask if I can maybe even get into their affiliate program or something like that. So maybe you guys can get like a discount or something. Edgar, I have an important message to share, but I am unsure of the right timing to share it. How do you feel about it, Mag? How do you feel about it right now? Do you feel like you have to really say it? If you do, go ahead, do it. Take action on it. Say what it is that you have to say. Unless it's something like negative. They don't have a vid. Oh, okay. They don't have a video. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna look into the affiliate program, see what happens. See if I can get like an affiliate program with them. And if that does happen, I can do something like that as well. We could just talk about numerology and stuff. Because I love numerology. Um, Edgar, I come on these lives. I feel like my heart chakra is healing. The positive energy I feel is something I truly need. Thank you so much for every one of you beautiful souls. You're very, very, very welcome. This is exactly what it's for, man. This is exactly what these lives are for. And it's not just me, like I said. Like you said, too. It's everyone here, man. Everyone's beautiful energy of the soul family is here, baby. Yeah. Ah, that explains the moments why I bought a journal book. Even when I started feeling disoriented, paradoxically, the film Joker showed our collective's dark side. I like that. I like that movie. But yes, it did show. That movie was dark as hell, you know. But it showed the problems basically on what's going on with society, even now. Um, How can we possibly be gods and goddesses if we have forgotten so very much? It might as well be dogs or cats, with how much we know. Well, dogs or cats are also souls, so they are also God. You know what I'm saying? Everything is God. Everything is God. It's just the illusion that we are not God. The illusion. That's why we come in here. That's literally why we come in here, by the way, because we are all gods. We are all souls, creator beings, creating universes. We create all the time. We're always creating. So we're always creating experiences and universes for us to experience, right? So this place that we're in is just an experience, and we come in here to experience that which we are not, right? And we are not little humans that are weak and that are not powerful, but we pretend that we are, right? That's what this experience is for. That's why this experience is an illusion, baby. Since I started watching Edgar, I started using finger snaps at the end of my mantras. Yes, yes, let's go. Yes. They work so well, man. They work. It's like a hypnosis technique. They work so well. It's just you affirming, right? That's awesome. I feel like it might just be for your ears at the moment. Oh, okay, cool. If you want, you can send me a message on Instagram, Mag, or on my Discord. Which, by the way, guys, if anyone's on the Discord or anything is watching, guys, I get so many messages now, guys. I'm sorry if I'm like not, if I'm not getting back to your DMs. It's just almost impossible now, honestly. I just get way too many messages, okay? So I will try my best, guys. Whoever has sent me a message and I haven't responded yet, I'm trying my best to respond to all of them, okay? So please be patient with me. The name of the numerology app is Numerology Rediscover Yourself. Oh yeah, Christina got it. There we go. Yeah. I feel like a lion. Yes, I like that. I like that very much. You are a lion. Never forget, guys, your power. Never forget your divinity. Okay, you guys are all lions. You guys are all lioness. You guys are all tigers. Okay, wolves, whatever you want to call yourself, baby. You guys got the power in here. Okay, never forget. Never forget. Alice did the finger snaps after affirming without knowing it. It is powerful. Yes, man, very powerful. By snapping, you're like snapping yourself into a higher dimension. Just by doing that, you go to a higher dimension and you affirm things. Right? It's very very powerful. Very very powerful. Okay, okay, guys. Okay, I think this is it for this live. This was an excellent live, man. I had a lot of fun actually. A lot of fun discussing. We started off with alchemy, and then we went from there to a bunch of other random stuff, you know. So, but I like this, man. I like this is good stuff. I like that, man. And whenever you guys see me not discussing or not talking about the Discord questions, let me know, guys, because I forget every single time. I forget. So let me know, like, oh, don't forget the Discord questions. Don't forget the Discord questions. Okay. So anyway. I love every single one of you guys, man, and I hope you guys have an awesome Sunday. And just remember, guys, relax, take it easy. If you're in the black phase, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so strenuous on yourself. You're not behind. You're not limited at all. Everything happens in perfect timing, okay? So trust that timing. Trust your guides. Trust God, trust your higher self, okay? Trust that inner voice, that deep, deep, deep inner voice. And if you really want to get close to that deep inner voice, guys, go on a very long meditation session where it's just quiet as hell, right? Super quiet. Get to that really quiet void part in your mind and in your heart to find God, right? That subtle voice is God, okay? I love you guys so much. You can find all of my services in the description down below. Also, my affiliate link, Aura, the mental wellness and meditation app. You can try it for 7-day free trial. Link is down below. And if you guys like it, you can get it for 25% off. And you can use my code. Again, link is down below. Okay, guys. Adios. If you guys want to keep speaking to all these beautiful mods and all these awesome people, go check out the Lighthouse Discord also down below in the description. And with that, I say adios, guys. Have a great Sunday. I love you all. I'll be back on Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific time. Yes. Adios.